Hi guys, what's going on with Raz B? The family speaks out after the singer was placed in a 72-hour hold following alarming video. The video shows him climbing out a window at the hospital. So the family speaks out after the singer was placed on a 72-hour hold. The B2K singer reportedly broke through a hospital window, climbed on the roof, and threatened to jump. It was a terrifying ordeal, says the family, but I'm wondering what prompted him to want to jump. He said he was afraid of the surgery. His brother said somebody laced his weed, and we know in today's society, weed is not regular weed anymore. It's laced with all kinds of stuff. Now, I don't know if the brother have proof of this or it's just speculation. But if it's only speculation, then this young man is in deep trouble. He needs some serious psychiatric evaluation. Of course, everyone was shocked, including the fans, and especially those who had to witness this almost on live at his own hands, because he was threatening to jump and end it all. Can you imagine? I'm wondering what was going through his head. He said he was afraid of the surgery and he didn't feel safe. But he needs some psychiatric evaluation to get to the bottom of all of it. Now, his brother did say it was the weed that was laced that was causing him to do all this bizarre behavior. But we're not for sure. We don't know for sure. And his brother don't know for sure until they test the weed to determine what was in it. Then they can say, okay, it was the weed, if they find anything. But we all know the pressures of just daily living can send you over the edge sometimes. And especially if you're in the limelight, like Raz B. He was in that boy group, B2K. And I don't know if he's trying to get back on top where he was before, but that in itself can be stressful when you're trying to get to where you once were and you can't. So Raz B shattered the window, climbed through the window onto the roof of the building, the hospital building, where he was threatening to jump. Luckily, thank God, he did not carry it out, because one of the responders talked him out of it, talked him down, and talked him into going back through the same window. But everybody thought he was going to jump because he was threatening to end his life. The distressing incident took place on Thursday, May the 25th, following an upsetting video where Raz B shared on Instagram the night before. In the emotional clip, he revealed deep-seated insecurities and expressed genuine fear for his own life, raising immediate concerns among his followers. His real name is Demarion Thornton. So he was at the Hilton Hotel in Kansas City. That was the first video he put out. And he shared a cryptic message with his fans about his struggles to survive and his reluctance to undergo surgery in the city. Well, folks, we all know, no matter how concerned you are about surgery, you're not going to climb out the hospital window and try to end your life over that. So we know this had to have been some type of hallucination, paranoia, schizophrenia, call it what you will, bipolar. We know something was going on mentally that was not right. Something was wrong with him. He snapped, all right? Whatever he took, whatever weed he took had something in it. I agree with his brother. Something was not right, okay? And maybe it wasn't the weed, but my point is he was having a mental breakdown. He was not in his right mind. He was paranoid. He was delusional. He had a little bit of schizophrenia because he was, thinking that people were coming after him, coming to get him. Now, I don't know if he was hearing voices, because that's a hallmark of schizophrenia. But he was delusional. That much I have to say. Adding to the confusion, the B2K singer even posted the address of the local hospital, hinting at potential health issues. So the public really don't know what went down with Raz B, what actually happened, because the reason for him to be having this surgery, this supposed surgery that he almost had, was not disclosed. So this is what Raz B said when he was in the hotel. And he thought that somebody was after him, and he was so paranoid.
All day I've been trying to clear miscommunications up, but I'm letting everybody know right now that, Joseph, I need you to call me right now, because let me tell you, I don't feel safe. I'm in Kansas City. I'm at the Hilton Hotel, and I'm telling everybody right now, Raz B does not feel safe. Pull out an APB for Raz B in Kansas City. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I'm telling everybody right now, I don't feel safe. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's turned up. That's the location where I'm at. So call all my Army friends, Marine friends. No, I'm not good. That's exactly where I'm at. Come get me. Yep, I'm staying right here, and everybody's gonna be compliant. I'm not saying that something's going on. I'm just letting my people know I don't feel safe. And everybody's been very helpful here, so thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate your service. Thank you for the charger. She gave me a charger and everything, guys. Yo, Blanco, call a hotel. Raz B, you already know. APB, nigga, what's pop? I'm not trying to go to war with anybody. I'm just trying to put Raz B in a safe space so Raz B can check into a facility.
So you heard him, guys. He wanted to be checked into a facility. So it sounds to me as if he had paranoid delusions, but he had a good common sense to know that he needed to be checked into a facility.
What's the address here, Robert? I just sometimes you don't feel like going to sleep, so guess what? I'm not going to sleep.
And not going to sleep. Sleep deprivation compounded the problem, because when you're not sleeping for a prolonged period of time, you get paranoid. And plus, he was going through that before he decided not to go to sleep. So it only compounded what he was going through.
Yep. Little spot up. So just so y'all know, I'm with him. No, it's not just go outside. Not when people keep showing up. So I'm telling y'all right now.
Well, he was in a hotel. He said people keep showing up. People are showing up because it's a hotel. People are checking in and checking out. But he believes some of these people were after him, coming to get him. So he was paranoid. He was delusional.
Nope. Call a hotel. Load a spot up. 911. Please, I'm not trying to piss nobody off, but ain't nobody helping me right now. I'm not having a mental breakdown. My phone is not off.
So it sounded to me like if he was having paranoid, delusional thoughts. And he just thought that people were showing up because they were after him. And it was a real fear. You know, he really felt fearful. And so when he reached out to his friends and his people to come get him, they should have came and gotten him right then, right there, because he could have done anything because of the fear he felt. He kept looking to the left, to the right, around him, up and down. You could have seen the fear in his face. He was actually fearful. And he said everybody was helping him at the hotel, and he was thankful, but he was fearful. Now, his fear was definitely real. Now, he said he wanted to be in a facility where he feels safe. He probably meant a mental facility. And I took that to mean a mental hospital. Now, I don't know if he is in and out of mental facilities, but I do feel the staff must have observed his behavior there at the hotel, and they should have called 911 to get him some help. Now, I don't know if they did get him help, because the article does not say that they did get him help. But if they did not, that should have been their protocol, to call for help, because he was reaching out for help. He was actually saying that he needed to be in a safe space in order for him to be in a safe facility. And that only meant to me he needed to be in a mental hospital. At least he recognized the fact that he needed help. He told his friends to come get him. He don't feel safe. Friends or family member, because he called a name. But I don't know if that was his brother or a friend. But he did reach out. That's the point. Whether or not somebody was after him or not, we don't know. But at least he did reach out. A lot of people who are mentally ill do not reach out. He did reach out and ask for help. So this is what TMZ said. The shocking video obtained by TMZ captured the stunned onlookers witnessing the dramatic spectacle unfolding before their eyes. So, what they were talking about here is him climbing through the hospital window. I don't know if he was trying to unalive himself. It says, the caption says he's trying to jump, but it seemed to me as if he was trying to jump to escape going back inside the hospital because he was placed on a 72-hour hold by his family out of concerns for his behavior. So when he climbed out the window, it prompted the deputy officers and the hospital security, also the law enforcement police officers, to arrive at the scene swiftly. So he climbs through the window. The hospital security called 911. They call the fire department. The fire department, everybody shows up at the scene ready for this unaliving. So when he shattered the window, climbed through the window, he climbed to the roof. There, everybody thought that he was going to jump because that's in the normal protocol. If you're going to go all the way up of a building and you're in such distress and paranoid, people think you're going to jump. If you go down, people think you're trying to get help. But if you go up, people think that you're going to jump. So everybody thought he was going to jump. But luckily it didn't happen because he was talked out of it. So when the fire department starts to place the safety mats down on the ground, just in case a person jumps, they're serious into thinking that he was going to jump. Because all that was done, the fire department actually placed those safety mats down on the ground just in case he jumped. But fortunately, a skilled police negotiator convinced Raz B to go back through the same window that he came out of, the one that he broke and he climbed through. That police officer convinced him to go back into that window, and he did. I'm sure they had to just talk to him for a prolonged period of time because he was really out of it, folks. He was really paranoid. So Kansas City police have placed Raz B on a 72-hour hold as confirmed by his brother, Ricky Romance. So he's still on that 72-hour hold. Hopefully he's getting the kind of help that he needs. In a video posted online, Ricky said his brother's actions were in reaction to him having to get surgery. We still don't know what kind of surgery it was because the brother did not specify. And that he believes someone laced his weed. He also told the internet newsfeed people not to believe everything they see and hear. So the brother truly believes that someone messed with his weed, laced it, and that's why he was acting crazy. So here is his brother, Ricky Romance, spelling out his concerns and what he believes happened.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Ricky Romance, and I just ask you guys continue to pray for my brother. Some of you guys may have saw the video, some of you guys may have not, but my brother was seen outside a window, which he climbed outside of a window where he was at the hospital where he was at, and he didn't feel safe because he didn't want to get his surgery. For whatever reason, you know what I mean, he doesn't feel safe with the anesthesias or whatever medicines that they want to give him. But I personally believe that, because my brother smokes weed, I personally believe somebody may have laced his weed, because what I've seen in the last couple of days has been of some concern to me and my family, and I'm sure some of the fans as well. So I just want to say that don't believe everything that you see. Don't believe everything that you hear. This is the internet. My brother does not have his phone, and he hasn't had his phone.
So guys, you heard his brother Ricky Romance, and he sincerely thought that someone messed with his brother's weed And this is why he was having these behaviors, bizarre behavior. So the Raz B's family released a statement to address what happened. And the family and management team for Raz B said they would like to thank everyone for the outpour of love expressed for him over the past few days. And his family also said they're by his side, ensuring that he gets the care that he needs. We solicit your continued prayers for him and ask that you respect our privacy as we continue to navigate the days ahead. So that came from Team Raz B, that statement the family put out. So the specifics of the singer's condition remain unclear. Exactly why was he going in for surgery, and why was he so afraid of this surgery? The upsetting incident had left fans deeply worried about Raz B's current condition, sending prayers up for him and his family during this time. So it is very concerning. We hope that Raz B is going to be okay, and may God put him on a road to a better mental health. YouTubers, drop your comments. What you think about this video? It's very concerning what's going on with Raz B. Don't forget to like the video by pressing that thumbs up button. Share the video. And if you have not subscribed in the past, this is the time to do so. And if you'd like to support the channel by dropping a few dollars in a super thanks, I greatly appreciate it. And I thank you ahead of time. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.